Hey everybody, happy Friday to you. So it is now August 12th. It's like around 11:15 p.m. So I figured I'd spend a little more time on Donkey Kong tonight. So just getting situated here right now and get things ready and rolling. So, yep, we're going to move into Donkey Kong Rearranged. So I think I may have an idea or two maybe to possibly unlock maybe more Donkey Kong games. Then again, maybe not, but let's have some fun. Should have moved a little more to the left. That's all. This is all RNG, or is there predictability to the barrels and enemies? So nothing but Darkins. How's it going, man? Haven't seen you on for a while. No, there's some randomness. So what you see here, this is a specially made Donkey Kong game where it has upgradable boards that you have to put on an original Donkey Kong board. This is known as 3DK. And there's like many different versions of Donkey Kong that you could play. This one here, which is known as Donkey Kong Deluxe Rearranged Edition, where you have a compilation stage by stage where you're playing Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3, Donkey Kong Pauline Edition, Donkey Kong 2. So yeah, it's like an all-in-one, pretty much. A lot of fun. Interesting. Sorry I haven't been around. I've had to wake up unreasonably early for work. It's all right. Hey, it's gotta take care of work, you know. Yeah, I mean, I always start like 7 a.m. With my job, and I try to finish as early as 3:30. Doesn't happen all the time, but sometimes. So just give you a heads up too. So there is going to be a gaming convention that will be at the Monroeville Convention Center on the weekend of October 1st. It is known as the Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, and it sounds like a lot of fun. And I actually have chatted with a couple of people that are involved with that, where they're actually planning on bringing some arcade machines and pinball machines for the first time, and they are keeping it open if anybody wants to contribute. You know, if they want to bring an arcade machine or a pinball machine, they can. So they have reached out to me. I haven't fully decided yet, but I may decide to bring one of my arcades there for the weekend. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. See what I can do. But in return, they said that they would. They're going to give away. They'll give the person free admission for the whole weekend. So that seems pretty fair. But either way, though, I mean, I'm planning on going there for that weekend to check out some of the vendors. They may have a few special guests that might be going there for like meet and greets. One I know I did hear that is supposed to be there is the original artist of Mortal Kombat. He's supposed to be there, where you have a chance to meet him. He sounds like fun. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. The Pittsburgh Gaming Expo, and I think it's like, yeah, September 30th and October 1st. I think it's both Friday and Saturday. This is Donkey Kong 2 mixer stage. It's a difficult stage. Missed that. Oh, well. Nah, I ran straight in. Nah, went too fast. So $25 for the weekend. Yeah, that's not too bad for a price. Yeah, and they'll have vendors, like I said, and they'll have games. I think they're gonna have tournaments. They'll probably have like tournaments. I think like for like Tekken Tag, you know, like Tekken. I think they might do Super Smash Brothers. You know, that's some of the common ones that you see nowadays. Yeah, that was a bad game there. I'll start a new one here. Actually, I'll show you the main menu here of 3DK. There we go. So these are all the different versions of Donkey Kong games that you can play, but I still have 2 here that I still need to unlock. And there's another one that's going to be a ladder that climbs up in the top left corner. So basically, to summarize, so you have Donkey Kong 2, You have Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3. Going down one, so we have the Pauline editions of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong 2, where instead of Mario, you're Pauline, saving Mario. These are the original Japan versions of Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. Here at the bottom are the remixed versions of Donkey Kong Remix, the Christmas Remix, Spooky Remix, which is Halloween themed, and there's a Donkey Kong Jr. remix game as well. And then up above here, these were just released for this year for the 3DK board. So this one I actually unlocked yesterday, the Donkey Kong Miner 2049er. Then what you just previously saw is Donkey Kong Rearranged. We also have Donkey Kong Wild Barrels, Donkey Kong Black Hammer, and Donkey Kong Builders Edition. So it's a lot of fun. And in the top right-hand corner, even though I didn't go to it, but there's a practice area where you can actually practice certain levels in Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr. just to get better at. Like if you want to play the elevator level over and over again, you can, just to get better at it. So how do you unlock games? Well, we basically have to figure it out ourselves. But there's been myself and at least one or two other gamers that's been unlocking them. I was actually the first one, outside of the creator and the testers, I was actually the first one to unlock the Black Hammer Edition. So you have to do certain things on certain levels. Like I know, for example, so on Donkey Kong Jr., the chain stage, you have to hit 3 enemies with 1 fruit. And like you do get a large accumulation of points with that. So, and I believe that was how I think that's how I unlocked the Builders Edition of Donkey Kong. There was another one where, bad spot. There was like another stage, I know you have to do the point press jumps next to Donkey Kong. You have to do like a certain amount, or like a minimum amount. And that's how I unlocked Donkey Kong Black Hammer Edition. Boy. So that's a 2 fruit hit right there. But to unlock one of the games, you had to do that. You have to do that on the chain stage. But you have to hit 3 enemies with 1 fruit. Alright, so now we're on Donkey Kong 3, first level. This is Donkey Kong 2 Foundry stage. Again, the stage looks complex, but it is actually pretty easy. Just run, fall, jump. Run, fall, jump. Always wanted the WrestleFest arcade game. It only wasn't $4 grand. It's a funny thing you say that because I actually do have a WWF WrestleFest arcade cabinet. It was an empty cabinet that I bought 2 years ago, and I bought the whole art kit for monitor bezel, control panel overlay, side art, and I did it all myself. And I do have an original board of WrestleFest. But yeah, WrestleFest is a fun game, especially if you have friends. You play Royal Rumble, or if you want to do tag team. Yeah. So this game's actually going down the crapper. I'm going to start a whole new one here. Too many mistakes early. But yeah, I do have a WWF WrestleFest. Here, let me see if just rub it in. Of course. Yeah, that is one of the few I know I wanted to have. So, but very happy to make a WWF WrestleFest out of that. So let's see. I know I have a photo here. Yep, there it is. So if you can see it okay on there, there we are. That's my WrestleFest right there. And the poster, I don't want to say they're drink coasters, but they're plastic. They were made out of plastic, and it's every face of the wrestlers in WrestleFest. But what I did was I bought like a 24 by 36 poster frame, and I combined them all together. And I have it hanging next to the cabinet for a little decoration there. But surprisingly, WWF WrestleFest cabinets, 4,000, like you said, that is extremely inflated. I mean, I have seen some that were $1,000 or less, depending on the condition, of course, you know. But they were in decent shape, you know, fully working, you know. Plus, I know you can, some of the JAMA boards that are like multi games, and they do include WWF WrestleFest, because in that cabinet, I mean, yeah, I have the original WrestleFest board, and I do have like a multi board in there too that has like roughly 1,000 games. You know, like there's the Street Fighters and there's Metal Slugs, but WrestleFest is in it, you know, in that collection. So, but I just changed the JAMA harness that has all the wires going to the buttons and the joysticks, and I just take it off of the one board and just hook it up to the other. I know I've seen a few people like with the arcade one-up cabinets. You know, they'll mod it and they'll buy like a graphics kit and make it a WWF WrestleFest or many other type of arcades. Donkey Kong 2 Foundry. There's a ROM that my brother has, and I can play it on my TV with my PlayStation 5 controller. But controls are weird. Yeah, I'll finish your message there in just a moment. But I imagine the controls are weird, so I have other emulators on my TV, and the controls are hard to adjust. Yeah, because you would use MAME, you know, to emulate an arcade game, such as WWF WrestleFest, and well, thankfully, like WrestleFest, it's only a 2-button format. You know, that's all it was for WrestleFest. Basically, you had a punch and a kick type button for your wrestler. Double up. There we go. Let's go. push left. He didn't go to the left. Guess just a tad late on that. So it'll be 44-1. So that's the actual ending that you see in Donkey Kong 2. Kong grabs on and Mario jumps on his hands and then he falls. Let's see, I'll read your next message about Android TVs there. Got the umbrella. So I love Android TVs. I never knew I could emulate on a TV and play them. I finally beat the old school Friday the 13th months ago. Oh, Friday the 13th by LJN. No comment on Friday the 13th. Yeah. Actually, I still never beat Friday the 13th, but it's not too complex, at least. Guess I just never got to it. But I used to have it when I was younger. I had it for the NES. Double up. Yeah, I'll just go earlier. And I love retro games. Retro anything, really. Yeah, it's that's same with me, man. I mean, I'm more into the retro games, you know, even though I grew up playing them, but it just, I enjoy them. I enjoyed them back then, and I still enjoy them today. Switch sides. There we go. And I'm having a blast with these custom Donkey Kong games that are being made nowadays. Yeah, you can't touch those little blue sparks. You will lose your life. lost everything in a flood back in 2004. But I still have my Dreamcast. Yeah, I still have a Dreamcast too. Dreamcast was a really good console, even though it ended up being the last console that Sega made. But they had a few good hits on the Dreamcast. I enjoyed it. I got it on launch. It's when I worked at Babbage's at Century 3 Mall. Or am I thinking near? At Century 3 Mall. Yep, those were the good old days. I'm not gonna make it. I have to wait. See, on this one, Donkey Kong goes all the way to the far end. And if you're up there and his foot touches you, you lose your life. That's how it is on the Donkey Kong 2 versions of the refinery stage there. Alright, so now we're on Donkey Kong Jr. Chains. So this is the one where if you do a triple hit with a fruit, you'll unlock one of the Donkey Kong games. So right there, for example, is a 2-hit. But I've already unlocked the game, of course. I don't have to unlock the game again. Sometimes you just gotta take your time doing this stage. Never rush. Because if you do, more than likely you're gonna lose your life. Ooh, I should have slid down. Let's see, have you ever played Eternal Darkness on the GameCube? Very unique game. I never played it, but I remember selling it when well, that's when it was GameStop. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good feedback on that game. It was a really good hit for the Cube when that came out. But yeah, I never owned Eternal Darkness. There we go. That was close. Got it. Yeah, GameCube had a few good hits. Well, I know when it launched, Star Wars Rogue Leader was Rogue Squadron 2. That was really good. That was you're flying in the X-Wing Death Star battles, and it was related to the original Star Wars. But it played really good. The graphics were very impressive too. I know another game I enjoyed a lot on the Cube was Super Monkey Ball. Really good replay value. I believe that was made by Sega too. Let's see. I want to buy a GameCube just for that game. Well, hey, even if you don't buy a GameCube, you could always buy a Nintendo Wii because it is backwards compatible. And I know I see GameCubes nowadays. I see them go, let's say, on average, like a pre-owned one, maybe like $50. think so. Come on. There. 110. Now we're at scene 15. This is the rivets. Okay. And this is original Donkey Kong rivets. Good point. I like the way you think. And I can play Trauma Center. I have heard of Trauma Center. Yeah, it's quite an interesting game, I must say. I don't think I ever played it, but I do recall the name of the game. But yeah, you could always get a GameCube if you need to. I'm sorry, I mean a Nintendo Wii console, because it is backwards compatible with GameCube. And there is, remember, there's like a side door to the Nintendo Wii. You can plug your GameCube controllers in there. This is, oh, the incinerator. Lovely. It's a tough stage here. Have to make it tough on me. See, this you have to do a certain order. So you get all those hearts, and then you grab at the bottom, and you go all the way to the top to clear the stage. Alright, now it's the conveyor stage. Okay. case what you're wondering what I'm trying to do, I mean, I have something in mind. I don't know if this would unlock anything or no, but it's not going my way though. Because if all else, I mean, I'm gonna let the clock run out. Why are there like no pies coming out? Come on. Oh, finally, there's a pie. I'll just get burned. Let's see, so how did you get your overlay? I pretty much created the majority of it, but I mean, I looked online and I saw the background. It shows like arcade cabinets, and I did like the look of it. And I do use, it's called Restream, R-E-S-T-R-E-A-M. I do use them so I can multi-stream. So like right now, I'm streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So I just have something in mind here. I'm curious. I'm doing point press jumps next to the pies. I don't want to lose my move there, so here we go. Aw, man, I screw up. And I screwed up. Man. I'm not putting no initials for that one. So, I'm going to try it again, though. But I got to start from the beginning, so. But yeah, I use Restream. You know, they have like some defaults, at least like with borders, and you know, I use that. And but yeah, the background I just found online and applied it. Now, seeing a direct feed of the game, and keep in mind this is from the original arcade board. There is an add-on board that you can install, and it gives you like a composite output for Nintendo boards like Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong 3, Popeye, Mario Brothers, and the composite output is like your red, white, yellow, and it also does S-video. And then those, you would feed it into a USB capture device, and it's only one certain brand that's compatible with this adapter. And then you plug that into your laptop, and you get a direct feed coming from the actual arcade board. So, let's see. So I've always wondered how to get things like that to your stream. Let's see, I dabble every once in a while and stream Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I know a couple people, they actually like playing that once in a while. I've played it a couple of times. I mean, you know, if you're into it, then, you know, hey, enjoy it, you know. But I just can't get into those games. You know. I'm too busy, I guess, with Donkey Kong. Oh, that fireball kind of screwed me up there, so I'll start fresh. Actually, maybe I should I have a couple of arcades running in the background there. So, Alexa, turn on Double Dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Double Dragon in the background. So, Alexa, turn on Gorf Arcade.
Okay.
Yeah, there's Gorf. And then, well, let's see if I have enough room there. So, well, no, that probably won't show, but Alexa, turn on Outrun.
Okay.
So there's some of my other arcades in the background. Let's see, it's like Stockholm Syndrome. I hate it, but sometimes fun. I hate it, but sometimes fun. Let's put it this way: I know some Donkey Kong gamers that say the same exact thing. It's that love-hate relationship, and it's all because of that stubborn monkey there up at the top. So that's all it comes down to. Close. Let's see, I would have all those on when I stream. That is a cool room. How many cabinets do you have? One too many. Actually, I am currently at 24 arcade cabinets. I never dreamed a day that I would own that many. That's all I could say. But I mean, there's a few arcade cabinets. I mean, I found and I bought them as is. I got them for a good price, and you know, I'm like willing to restore some of them, you know. But there are a few that were on my wish list, and I got them. So. Yeah, actually, my Double Dragon, I have like a multi-board in there, so it plays different games. But yeah, I currently have 24 arcade machines. It all started with two of them, and that was Donkey Kong and Tron. And then another one shows up, and another one. And hey, it's like tattoos, you know. Once you get your first tattoo, you always end up getting another and another, and it's like arcade cabinets. Once you get your first, then you end up getting another after another after another. And there might be that one day you might say to yourself, "What was I thinking?" Nah, I'm happy with the collection I got, so I do have a good variety. Very good variety. I know a couple of my arcade friends, sometimes, you know, they ask me, so when am I ever going to buy a pinball machine? Well, I'd love to own a pinball machine, but there's a lot of maintenance involved with them, you know, taking care of them, you know, making sure you keep them in good shape. Replacement parts. And yeah, see, there you are, 12 tattoos later. There you have it. So, but another thing about pinball machines too is they are way more expensive than arcade cabinets. So, like, I mean, I did see one go up for sale. I think just yesterday. It's Pinbot, and Pinbot was a real good one. That came out like, I believe it was like late 80s, and the seller wants $3,000 for it. I mean, honestly, $3,000 isn't too bad. Of course, all depends on the condition. You know, as long as it's in decent shape, you know, you're gonna get your money's worth. But there are some screwed up there. There are a few pinball machines out there that are astronomical. Where it's really my favorite pinball machine of all. It's the Twilight Zone. If I wanted to get a Twilight Zone arcade or a Twilight Zone pinball, I'd be forking out at least $10,000 minimum. That's because of their rarity and how good the pinball machine is too. I mean, another one that was really big. Well, I won't say it was really big, but it did real well, and they're very valuable. And it's the Addams Family, and it's based on the Addams Family movie from '91. And I have seen that pinball machine go as high as $16,000 in real nice condition too. But even some of the newer ones that are out now that Stern is making every year, and there are some good ones too, they probably cost at average probably $9,000 to $10,000. One of the newer ones that they released just a year or two ago is Godzilla, and Godzilla is outstanding. It is an outstanding pinball machine. I played it at one of the pinball festivals this year. It was in Ohio. I'm really screwing up. I'm making some bad moves tonight. Just sloppiness. It happens, you know. So I'll read your message here in just a moment. So when my ex-fiance bought her house, the owner left the King of Hearts pinball machine. I wish I got it restored. It looks so badass. Oh yeah, King of Hearts. That's I think I've played that at Pinball PA. I think they have that one. Yeah, that's a classic. Like, I think that came out in the '70s. King of Hearts. Yeah, because there's one that I've played. It's called Joker Poker, and it's very good. Yeah, I'm really screwing up. I'm really making mistakes. Honestly, I'm not even gonna worry about any commodities. Oh, King of Diamonds. Okay. Yeah, I think I have played that before. Hopefully this stage will go smoothly here. Conveyor Pauline Edition. I don't know if I'll do it on this stage. I mean, I probably could, but nah. I'd rather not make the attempt on this. I have no idea what game that is. Well, that's Pac-Mania there. Whoops. I missed one. There we go. A little late for that. Now I hear Zookeeper. demo Zookeeper. That's a good game. Alright. I now have to reach 120,000 to get an extra life. So now I'm on scene 13. This is the mixer. Sounds like Nibbler in the background. Well, so much for that run. Terrible. Another bad jump. Boy, I'm having some bad games tonight. Yeah, I'm just gonna go simple on this stage here. Popeye in the background. That sounds like Jungle King right there. Yep, That's Jungle King. Rivets. There's a 3. Triple combo. I like it. Oh, that's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Kalima will rule the world. That's R-Type there. Oh, that's Mortal Kombat 1 there. Throws pumpkins in Spooky Edition. Yes. Yeah, he throws pumpkins instead of barrels. Yeah, the graphics are all revised. So instead of hammers, he uses a hatchet. And then in Christmas remix, instead of a hammer, you have a candy cane. And instead of fireballs, I know they're gingerbread men. Little gingerbread cookies that chase you. And the instead of barrels, I think they're either big snowballs or I think they're big giant hard candies that roll down. But they're both fun. Spooky remix and Christmas remix. Springs again. Junior jump. Junior, make the jump. There you go. never knew there were so many Donkey Kong games. Yeah, there's a lot of custom ones out there. I know DonkeyKongHacking.com. There's a lot of versions on there too, but you could play them on your PC. Not all of them are available, like, to play in an arcade cabinet. Like one I know I've played before that's actually pretty good. Somebody made a Donkey Kong 40th Anniversary Edition. Yeah, the first custom Donkey Kong game that was made was actually Donkey Kong 2. But then in 2015, that's when Donkey Kong Remix was made. Alright, this is the conveyor stage. This is what I'm looking for. What I'm trying to do is I'm point pressing. I'm just wondering if this could be a potential way. I knew I screwed up. At least I'm going to be on this stage again. I just have a feeling this might be a way to unlock a Donkey Kong game. Alright, so let's see. So 1, 2. So I did 2 there. I'll say it's 5 I've done so far. Rather have this fireball out of my way. Alright, so I've done 5, 6, 7. Don't like this. Yikes. And try and do this again. 1, 2, and I screw up. I can't believe I did that. Oh well. Let's see, so I hate to cut the short. I'm going to be heading to bed. Nice chatting with you tonight. See you next time. So, yeah, hey, thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you again on my stream. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut it for tonight as well, too. Just making too many mistakes. So, as always, tomorrow, Sunday, maybe I'll stream. sometime this weekend. So, all right, everyone. So, thanks everyone for coming in tonight on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook. But of course, follow me on Twitch at DKMikey77. I bid you a good evening. I'll see you.